Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Ultimately, I just like to give away stuff. I've been giving away a whole bunch of stuff to people in-game for some time now, and I just thought about it. It was like, why not use it as a means to try to get some followers, some subscribers, right? Hey, if I am going to be nothing else to you guys, it's honest. That's it. You might not call me nice. You might not call me your best friend, but what you're not going to be able to call me is a liar. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give away 7 relics, the 7 mutated relics that you need for the new rod, to be exact, which is translucent, messiah, hexed, fossilized, greedy, crystallized. Wait, which one am I missing? Translucent, hexed, messiah, greedy, fossilized. Atlantean. There we go. So those are the 7 that we need. Let's go back in order. You need translucent, which you can easily get from the appraiser, or you can throw ghastly on a rod, but you'll get it most likely from an appraiser, much simpler. Messiah, again, easily get from the appraiser. Greedy, you can get from the appraiser, but it's probably one of the rarer mutations to get from them. If you have the... what is it? Where is it? Here it is, Rod of the Eternal King, which you need to be level 650, so this is going to be limited to certain people. If you're not, then you're either going to have to find somebody to trade it or appraise it. And again, it's fairly rare to get from the appraiser. Oh, actually, while we're here, I didn't see it. Here it is. Here is the new rod right here. The rod that I'm ultimately trying to help as many people as I can get. I hate when it does that. Okay. Yeah, so translucent, greedy, hexed. Hexed can also be appraised, or again, it's going to be limited to anybody who is at least over level 500 with a no-life rod. Fossilized. I don't know what level you need to be for the rod, but it's for the Voyager rod that gives you fossilized. But you can also get that from the appraiser, although that one is also rare. Not as rare as greedy, but it's still a fairly rare thing to get from the appraiser. Probably easier to get still from the appraiser than trying to fish for it. I did hexed. Atlantean. Atlantean, you need the Trident Rod, which I don't think there's a level on it. You just need 150,000 coins, 5 enchant relics, and have the bestiaries of Vertigo and Desolate Deep complete. Now, you don't have to actually finish those yourself. Like, you don't have to fish those yourself. You can have somebody give you the fish for the rod, like in order for you to unlock the rod. In order for you to complete the bestiary and 100% it, you would then need to catch it yourself, yes. And then crystallized, which you also need the crystallized rod that I believe you get from the first puzzle in the Northern Expedition. It's the one where you need 2 people to both have diamonds. Now, I was hoping to get a mutation surge to be able to do that some while I was talking to you about all this. Now, there's really nothing else you have to do. It's very simple. In order to win, you just have to, it's the typical stuff, right? You have to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you have to answer a question. I believe there's going to be 2 parts. Hold on, we're going to get there in a second. Now, the question part is important because this is going to show me that you guys are actually paying attention to my videos, And I get it. 99.9% of you, if not all of you, are ultimately only going to do this because you want to win this. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. As long as you are engaging in my content, I am good with that. Right? We both get something out of this ultimately. You get the chance to win something, and perhaps you do win something. And again, if I get enough engagement on this video, I am going to do as many as possible. Right now, if you go through, hold on, let me bring this back up. If you go through this, I have 3 fossilized, right? And then what's the other? It's fossilized, crystallized, and Atlantean, I would say, are probably the ones that are more of a bitch to get. At least for me. The greedy, for some of you, are also going to be more of a pain to get. 3, 3, 4. Yeah, so I can right now give away 3 full sets of these mutated relics. So that is 3 people, as it stands right now, that I can help get this rod completely, and you don't have to do anything except like, subscribe, and comment and answer. That most other people, I'm sure, in the comment section are already going to be commenting, right? So it's ultimately a copy and paste type of situation. So it's ultimately a relationship that is beneficial to both parties. Now, I'm not going to give away all of this if I get a limited amount of engagement on my video, right? If I get a small amount of engagement, I'm only going to do 1 set, so that way I can use another set for another video. And then, you know, as it starts getting later on and more people have it and don't really need it, you know, maybe I'll break it down into individual, you know, relics or something. But I plan on keeping all of these because I'm sure future updates are going to require you to use some of these, if not all of these, for other things. So I've just kind of been saving them up. I used to not. I used to use them, but... Alright, so pretty much the questions, or question... Yeah, we'll do multiple. We'll do multiple. First, how many different relics do you need? Second, where in the game is the best place to fish for or farm relics? And lastly, where do you get the rod? Like, where is its location? Now, again, I am doing this intentionally because I want to make sure people are paying attention. I want to make sure people are engaging with the content. I understand that you're only doing it because you want to win stuff. Believe me, this is a mutually beneficial relationship here. Now, I also plan on doing this for some other games. Other games that I might play. Like, I currently play Fortnite at the time. Perhaps at some time later on in the future, I can do a video on that where I can do you know, a skin. I can gift a skin or a bundle, whatever there is on there that I can gift or something. Right? Like, I plan on doing this for other games, not just Roblox. But maybe as I venture out into other Roblox games, you know, maybe I do Roblox cards, you know, Robux. And that, again, that depends on the engagement, you know, that I'm getting. If I'm not getting enough engagement, because again, if I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on this, if I'm not getting money, because right now I'm obviously not monetized. And even when it gets to a point where I am, I'm probably not making that much to really warrant putting that much into this. Especially because I have, you know, rent, bills, and still, you know, real life things to have to do. Yeah. So, basically what I'm going to do is Sunday night. Right. I am going to run everything. So basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to go through. This is me personally, right? I am going to go through each comment. I'm going to go through your name. So if you're anonymous, this might not work out very well for you because I'm ultimately going to have to see, because I get the notification saying such and such, subscribed or whatever. Obviously, if you don't have your thing set up in that sense, or
Hello? Hello? Do you speak English?
what?
Do you speak English?
Can you guys? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I think why can I still hear him? I got him muted. I think they're trying to ask for stuff, but they don't really speak very good English.
No? They don't hear me?
And I can't see. Typically, like this is where I would throw him something, but he's only a level 3. That reminds me. So this actually helped me. This actually helped me. Okay, I gotta. That dude he was annoying. Okay, so in order for this to work, you have to be level 15. Because I can't trade unless you're level 15. So, not to say that you can't enter, right? What will happen is, depending on what level you are, if you were to win, I will give you a certain time to get to level 15. Otherwise, I'm just going to, run somebody else's number. But okay, so that also brings me back. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to run through each message. I'm going to basically assign a number to each person who is entered in to win, and basically run that through a random number generator. So it's all randomly generated. It's out of my hands in that sense. So it's basically a computer picking who wins randomly. And if I get enough engagement, what I'll do is I'll then take that number out of the generator and then run it again. So on and so forth. And I will announce the winners in a video on both here and if I can remember my TikTok. It's been a while. It's actually been a real long while. So in order to see if you won, you're gonna have to come back to the video. Now, basically, if it's you, what I need you to do is I'm gonna then need you to comment on that next video, the one where you're being announced as a winner, and then comment your in-game Roblox name, right? So that way we can meet up in-game and I can trade you the relics, right? There's no scam. You don't have to do anything or give anything again except like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to give me anything. You don't have to do anything else. Now, for your chance to win other items, whether it's this game or other games, because again, I do plan on playing other games, you're going to have to make sure that if you're already subscribed, going forward, you're that much closer to already being entered into just about every contest I do, especially if you're paying attention and you follow along and you hit that notification bell, so that way you just instantly like every video that comes across. Easy peasy. Alright, so we'll check this back on Sunday, see how it does, whether I have to farm up some more enchants to make another video, or I'm just gonna use one of the sets I already have. Now, I would like this video to at least get around 1,000 views. Now, this isn't to say that everybody who views it is gonna want to do it or it plays the game, right? But I would hope that out of that 1,000 views for a game about Roblox and specifically fish, that most of those would be because they like the game or they play the game. So I would hope that the like to view ratio would be pretty, how do I put this? That it would make sense, right? For people who are trying to win a contest that requires ultimately them liking a video. Because if I have, let's say I have 1,000 views on the video and I have 900 comments, but I only have 200 likes, like something's not adding up here, right? Or the celebrity is like I got 200 likes, but only 3 comments. I mean, I guess you liked the video, you just didn't want to enter the thing. Whatever, I guess it's your prerogative. It's your prerogative. Now remember, I'm keeping this video intentionally kind of wasting time. You don't technically have to still be watching this or listening to this. The questions were asked several minutes ago. So basically, as soon as you have the questions and you've already liked and subscribed, you can just go enter that stuff in and bounce. At this moment, I'm just kind of rambling. But for anybody who actually is still listening right now, holy shit, you're the GOAT. Was that like? And I'm not trying to say anything these days to sound cool or anything, because I think it just sounds corny coming from me. But you the MVP. We'll just leave it that. But hopefully y'all did like and subscribe to this video. For those of y'all who didn't or haven't already, please do. Especially if you're interested in free items or what have you in games. And I do play, oftentimes when I can get to them, a variety of different games. So there is a chance that I play a game that you do. Or perhaps you can put some games in the comments when you answer your question. You can, if there's another game that you play that you perhaps would like to see me play, or perhaps like to get a chance to win some items in those games. I'll check them out. If I like the game, then obviously I will do some contest for it. If I don't really like the game or the premise of a game, then I'm not going to do that, because I'm not going to want to promote something to a wider audience that I don't personally like myself. I'm not going to shit on any of these games. I am not going to sit here and say anything bad. I will literally just leave it at, it's not the type of thing that I like. Or I'm just not feeling, that type of game or that game. Because what you like is what you like, and hey, that is cool too. Just like I'm sure that for anybody who maybe like and subscribe for this particular contest, for this particular game, or perhaps just Roblox in general, you most likely might not like me playing a different game, or especially if it's a game that you don't really play. And I understand that. I would just hope that the understanding is a little bit, mutual, that you understand that I don't only play this game. Right? I think as long as we have that mutual understanding, that mutual respect, that I think we're going to work out fine. Everybody's going to ultimately get something they want. Now what I'm going to do too is I'm going to keep track of winners. Now, not to say that you can't ever win another one again, but I'm going to give it some time, because if you're winning for whatever reason, RNG is on your side, back to back to back, or back to back, take a couple breaks and win again, I get it. There's nothing in that favor that's rigging it for you. Obviously, we don't know each other in that regard, so there's no cheating. But just to give other people a fair chance of also winning these things, right? Especially if it's something that you've already won, right? If I'm giving away these 7 relics and you win it, and then let's say 3 weeks from now I'm still able to do it because I farmed up enough to be able to give some more away, and then you were to win again, it's like, well, I would just remove you from the thing. Now, I might give you something else as a consolation, but not that, because you already have it. So it just doesn't make sense. Now, sure, you can give it to a friend, but that doesn't. I'm not giving it to you. Well, I guess I'm giving it to you to do whatever the hell you want with it. But in that sense, you've already won one. So let's give somebody else a chance to win one. Now, if it's for something else, if it's not for that same exact item or contest, then by all means, yeah, you can win. You can win them all. I mean, shit. If you're the only person, if you're the only person who likes, subscribes, and comments on this video, then guess what? You're gonna be the only person who can win. Alright, before I ramble on too much, again, I hope y'all liked and subscribed. I hope to catch you on another on the next videos. Until then, peace. Thanks for watching.